Hey guys, welcome to Chillapedia, this is Maxim. Today I will talk about a question I hear so many times. Do I have a perfect pitch? If perfect pitch is something you must have, or just a reason to brag. Oh, by the way, I have it. And you can become a wonderful musician without it. Stick around, we'll learn the difference between perfect and relative pitch, run a quick test, and I will help you to figure out if or when you actually need perfect pitch. Okay, let's break it down. Perfect pitch, or as scientists call it, absolute pitch, is a rare ability to name a musical note without any reference point. You hear a random note, and right away you say, this is G. No tuner, no trying it on piano, you just know it. And it's very impressive, like knowing how many people are in a crowd without counting them. Now, let's not confuse that with the relative pitch, which most of the musicians use. Relative pitch means you hear one note, you learn what it is, and then you figure out what the rest of the notes are. For example, you see the note G, and then you hear another note, and you think, okay, that's one step above, that must be A. It's like Sherlock Holmes of music. The perfect pitch, you just know it. When you have a relative pitch, you are a detective. And also, for the record, people with the perfect pitch, like myself, are not psychic. They usually had musical exposure at the right time, or just born pure geniuses. Okay, are you ready for a quick test? Let's find out what kind of pitch you have. No cheating, no apps to use. Ready? Go! Which note was that? Don't think too hard, just say it out loud. Now, another note? Which one was that? And the last one. Do you still remember those notes? The correct answer is the first note was B, the second note was A, and the last note was D. Bad. Did you get them all right? Wow. Congratulations. But most likely you made a mistake. Is it so bad? Not at all. If you guessed randomly and got it wrong, welcome to the 99% of musicians. Are you disappointed? Don't be. Let's say you hear the note and you can name it. Great. But can you adjust your intonation playing with piano, which is slightly tuned down? Can you modulate to the new key if you need to accompany a singer who has a problem reaching the high note? Most of the time, the answer depends on relative pitch or your actual experience, not just the note labeling. In fact, many people with perfect pitch struggling when other instruments are not perfectly tuned. I remember when I had to warm up with pianist in practice room which had piano tuned much lower. Instead of productively using that time, I wasted it being upset that piano is not in tune. Well, I hope all the pianos we'll have to play with will be tuned just fine. But actually, perfect pitch doesn't even mean that you can sing in tune, because the pitch perception is knowing the note, but pitch production is your skill to make it to happen with your voice or with your instrument. So, is the perfect pitch cool? Sure. Is it essential? Nope. Is it sometimes annoying? Oh yes. But still, why can't we all have it? Let's talk about the magic mixture you must have to develop perfect pitch. Science says that the perfect pitch is a combination of several things. Early musical training, developing special connections, neural paths in your brain, possibly speaking a tonal language, and a sprinkle of genetic luck. Studies have shown that if you start learning music before you are 5, your brain is more likely to lock in pitch categories like a little flashcards. And if you speak Mandarin, Cantonese, or any other tonal languages, 你好吗?我的中国说得不好. Total failure. But all the people who do speak tonal language are pitch trained by the age 3. So you don't speak Mandarin? You started your musical training at the age of 56? No chance? Actually, recent studies have shown that you can improve your pitch recognition with musical training. Perhaps not exactly perfect pitch, but increasing the chances of identifying pitch correctly. It's like training your ears at the gym. Results might be different, but the point is your brain is flexible. At the age 10, 30, or even 85. So, turns out that you don't have a perfect pitch. Should you be jealous of someone who has it? As the one who has the perfect pitch, I can tell you, no. There is absolutely no advantage of having a perfect pitch. The perfect pitch is not a part of your musical personality. It will not help you to communicate with other musicians, to be flexible with the way you respond to their intonation. Learning musical theory, intervals, playing in a string quartet, singing in a choir will develop your musical skills. And then it will be fun to hear somebody bragging about the perfect pitch. Oh, that's A flat. If you are still watching, please take a moment and let me know in comments what kind of pitch you have, how you train your pitch recognition, and what kind of skill you find the most useful in your life as a musician. Subscribe to Cellopedia to be in touch, keep making music, and I hope to see you soon.